Apparently Lundite's auto-hosting me again. So now I know that when Dark Souls 1 says it's running in 1600 by 900 resolution, it's lying to you. It's actually running in 1606 by 925, which isn't quite 16 by 9 aspect ratio. So, what the fuck ever, dude. Okay, game. Just be like that. I'm still gonna run it in this resolution because I fucking feel like it. I guess I could, like, find a way to squash it so that it's 16 by 9, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna crop it at the bottom a little bit. No one will notice. Go ahead and get Black Firebomb instead of Master Key. We'll see why someday. You think Yankee would have emo hair? I don't know. Let's just go with the basic shit. Oh yeah, I don't want to be a knight. I want to be a warrior. Oh my fucking god! So is the stream back yet? Stream should be back. Just trying to think about whether no Master Key is really a good idea. I mean, it would stop me from taking a certain route, but that shouldn't really be a big deal. Alright, let's fucking go. Danky GD will be my first character. So forgive me for the whole hold up there. I just needed to learn something new about my resolution, apparently. Time to actually play the video game. I do like playing at this resolution. It's considerably larger than 1280 by 720. That's so, Yanfin? I can never beat this guy. In the speedrun, they're supposed to, like, outrun him. Maybe they don't pick up the shield. Maybe that's the trick. I didn't really fix it, Pinker Pete. I kind of just ended up restarting the stream for no reason. I found out that the resolution was in fact lying to me. What weapon are you going for? Well, I'm gonna start off with the Gravelord sword. And then I'm gonna either go for a Black Knight weapon or, you know, just get shat on by a random dude. I'm either gonna go for a Black Knight weapon or I'll probably try out the reinforced club. What's going on, Laos Bub? How are you doing? Oh shit, I don't have Ankbot up yet. Hang on. What happens if I open Ankbot in the middle of a stream? Does that fuck everything up? Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Now that's the stream experience I'm looking for. rest here. Get my strength up to here. And we are just going to go ahead and make a beeline to the Gravelord sword. All these auto hosts. I didn't realize he makes a sound when he raises his shield. That's interesting. Wow, nice job, dude. Immediately falling off. Oh shit. You need to calm down. Oh, god damn it. Well, they might be already dead. That was unfortunate RNG there. Oh, there's another guy here. Alright. As long as I can juke them. They are kind of being dicks and just standing there blocking. This is the worst RNG. It's okay, they can't figure out how to climb over this thing. I'm safe. Bunch of fucks. Why are you standing there blocking? Why would you ever do that? Look at this guy. How am I supposed to get past him if he's just standing there? Oh my god, how am I not dead yet? Okay. Well, that was just my failing to dodge. Oh god, well now I might actually be dead. No? Okay. Somehow we're keeping the run alive, I guess. Oh my god, dude. All of you just fall the fuck off the thing. I'm sorry, I can't say your name. Deninthemix. No, I'm afraid not. No Tomb Raider Underworld yet. I'll get back to it eventually. I wasn't really feeling it when I was playing it, but something. That's another oh god. I don't know if this is a place I want to be. Alright, never mind. I don't understand the AI in this game. It always throws me for a loop when I think I understand it. Like, well, why is he going back all of a sudden? Now he's coming back. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna skip this cutscene because I think it's kind of cool. Oh, Dan in the mix. I don't know why I couldn't piece that together. Dan in the mix. Nice to see you. Pray to the sarcophagus Gravelord. Give me the power! And now, this is the part of the run where we get naked. Because it is simply not possible to carry this fucking sword and also have clothes on. Unless you want to be slow. So you're gonna have to look at this undead thong for a little while. Hold up, I guess I should go human to make the effect even more potent. Oh yeah, Black Knight Halberd would be the best if I could get it. But I'm trying to do a route where I don't have to get the RNG drop. I'm gonna try to use the reinforced club if I don't get the halberd. I will never quite understand why the male characters in this game wear thongs, while the female characters wear like actual loincloths. Get up there. Chaos Swipe +5. Full meme mode.
Well now.
Oh shit, I need some souls. Well, I can get souls easily enough. First of all, there's that guy. I need a lot more souls, actually. Eh. I guess I can... I don't absolutely need the extra Lloyd's Talismans. There's a whole strat I have where you get the Symbol of Avarice by purchasing Lloyd's Talismans from this guy, but there are other ways to do it. I'll just go ahead and purchase that.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, I can get one Lloyd's Talisman, but it doesn't really help me. Not playing the game as female is sexist. What's this now? But this character is Danky GD. Danky's male. Get destroyed. What do you got for me? Pants? I want pants. Okay, never mind. No pants. Also, I just got shot in the back. Calm down, dude. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the trouble with this Gravelord sword. It hits like a truck, but it also kind of handles like a truck. It's very slow. So when you don't have any armor, well, that can happen. What's going on, Profiler? Oh, okay, I guess you didn't hit that one. You know what's funny is that this game actually does discriminate by genders with a certain glitch. When you're duplicating Homeward Bones or anything that requires you to do an animation thingy, it's actually different when you have a male or female character. If you have a male character, you can do it just by parrying with anything, but with the female character, for some reason, the animation is slightly different, so it's actually more restrictive. You have to use different methods. Can't exactly explain how it works. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna take these guys one at a time because they can be surprisingly annoying. Look at all these drops. Nice jump. 10 out of 10. I totally jumped there. Why, you don't believe me? Yeah, basically you need to be two-handing something, or you need to be holding a halberd or a large weapon in your right hand while you parry. For some reason, if you want to dupe with a female character. No Black Knight sword. That's fine. Large Titanite, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I like to see. You still don't know what IARC means? It means if I recall correctly. The more you know. Oh, god damn it. Whatever. I can't do jumping attacks right now for some reason. Keep fucking up the timing. Gravelord sword OP! But I don't know, that I did kind of almost get murdered by spooky scary skeletons trying to get this thing, so you could say it was worth the effort. We're just gonna wait. Hello? Hello? Look, his butt is getting censored by the railings. He could be naked for all you know. If you just walked into the stream. I spoiled it, never mind. How do you spend your souls on this run? We're gonna find out. I don't have like a super well thought out route planned. I'm kinda just going for it. Based on what I know. But I'm gonna basically just invest a lot of points into strength first, and endurance. Well, first of all, I spent the first 3 levels getting to 16 strength. And that gives me the minimum requirements for this weapon. Kinda nifty. Hello? Oh god, he's doing the thing. I hate it when he does the thing. Why would you do the thing? It doesn't make any sense. I have never understood why that dragon does the thing sometimes, where he just doesn't feel like coming down, unless you get really close to him, and then you just get murdered. So I guess I'm hoping that if I rest at the bonfire, it'll fix the thing. Also, might as well level up while I'm here. Let's get some endurance. Let me get a little bit of health too, though. Well, I'm gonna actually pour it all into endurance and see if I can wear pants now. Can I wear pants? Hey! I'm wearing pants again! Praise the pants! 60 strength? Fuck that. That's an enormous waste of stats. The most strength you ever really need is 27. Because that's the amount, that's the equivalent of 40 if you're two-handing. After that, you want to spend your points on endurance and vitality, for sure. Alright, yeah, he should be hopping down now. Finally, some propriety. This fucking cheeky archer. Dork Soils! What's up, midget? Oh god, that's gonna hit me. Nope. Look at this bastard. How many bolts do you have anyway? Get fucked. Going for 60 is better for the lulz. We do everything for the lulz around here. That's what it's really about. Speaking of for the lulz, let's see if I get murdered by this Black Knight. You did the fast attack. Gotta be on your toes. I try to avoid aggroing the baller knight there. Alright. Oh shit. Whatever. Get killed right through your shield. I don't give a fuck. Dropping so many weapons I don't need at all. And armors I really don't need. Let's see, do I want to rest at this bonfire? Don't really remember. Let's kill this guy. Let's see here. Time to switch things up a little. I'm trying to remember which bonfire would be more optimal to rest at, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Oh shit. It wouldn't let me repost him, I guess, because... Uh-oh. Oh no. Now it lets me repost him. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys the slow way. To minimize risk. Oh. Watch out for this guy. He can one-shot you if you're not careful. Okay, apparently that didn't connect. Time to whip out the big sword again. Got him. I'm just paranoid about that guy because if he decides to stick his fork in your face, it will actually one-shot you at low levels. So you gotta not get cocky against that guy. Now I found that the Drake sword actually works a little better against these gargoyles than the Gravelord sword, oddly enough. It obviously doesn't have as high of an AR, an attack rating, but the Gravelord sword is so slow that it can be kind of a problem in this fight. And yeah, the gargoyles come to life, everybody knows. Okay, I guess that whiffed. Fine. Whew. Okay, good. Never play again? Oh gosh. That is harsh, isn't it? Male Draker, please. What's going on, Redfoot? Did you get a PB in Tomb Raider 2 by any chance? I saw that you were speedrunning some more. Oh, by the way, Midget and Redfoot are both in here. I was gonna ask at some point if you guys were interested in doing any Tomb Raider 2 glitchless races. We've got 3 people who currently know the route. I mean, I would have to brush up a bit on it, but I think I could go back to it just for a race. Oh, hell yeah, Gargoyles Halberd is the tits. My only problem with it for the purposes of this run is that it is a quality weapon, so you get the full potential out of it by going to it for 40 dexterity and having strength. So it's like, I'm probably not going to have that much. I'm trying to go for like minimal stat investment, and Reinforced Club is actually very underrated in that regard, because you can maximize the damage of this weapon just at 27 strength. And the nice thing about the Reinforced Club is it stuns things very quickly. That's basically the only good thing about it. Otherwise, mace weapons aren't the greatest in this game. They got a lot better in Dark Souls 2. But yeah, we should totally go for a race sometime. Do like a Khadgar link and all that.
Thou art welcome anytime.
This is only human.
To commit a sin.
Oh yeah. Lightning or chaos. It is one of the better weapons for that, but even so, this game does have some pretty well-defined limitations for elemental weapons in general. It's like they won't do much damage to certain enemies or bosses compared to a physical weapon. Split damage can be a big problem. So while the Gargoyles Halberd does do very well compared to other weapons when infused, it's still an elemental weapon when it comes down to it. Split damage. Let's see, so I guess I want to go for the wolf ring, don't I? So I'm gonna go over this way. Sin isn't real, so get fucked. Oh wait. Hang on. I might have my routes confused, actually. I'm gonna get the wolf ring, but first I'm gonna go ahead and go this way to use my Firekeeper soul. I think this is a little more efficient since I don't have the master key in this route. Ah, one's in the deck in Barkhang. I think I saw you speedrunning through the deck. Hair's looking dank as always. The thing is, Midget, in a race, everyone is going to be like saving constantly. Because everyone wants to keep the run alive, right? So, I mean, we can still wait for you to get sub 2 hours, but like resetting and dying isn't as big of an issue in a race, or at least it shouldn't be, in my opinion. Just go ahead and reinforce that Estus flask, and then oh shit, that did not work out as I hoped. Whatever. Later, nerd. I hope that would knock him off the cliff, but it didn't happen. He has too much poise. Yoink. I'll take that. Now, I need to leave souls, enough souls to level up my weapon. That should be enough, I guess. Would you say this is still the best DS game? Yeah, it's probably my favorite overall. I definitely will. I am usually on the defensive with Dark Souls 2 when people trash that game, but I still think that this is the best one on the whole. I mean, fuck, this is the only one where you can level up at bonfires. I'll never understand why they got rid of that. Every single, like, Soulsborne game has you level up at a fucking random bitch NPC. And it's so dumb. It's like, I just want to level up at a bonfire. At a checkpoint, you know? So much more convenient, and it doesn't, like, break the exploration factor as much. Really chafe my nipples. I can get over the lack of poise, honestly. I think my biggest pet peeve with Dark Souls 3 is just the appearance. It just looks so fucking gray and washed out and I don't know. There's something about it. I mean, it feels nice. The engine feels a little bit like Dark Souls 1 mixed with Bloodborne. But there's just so much Bloodborne in Dark Souls 3, maybe too much. I feel like even Dark Souls 2 looks better in some ways, but I don't know, it's probably down to personal preference.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre, a restorer. If you require something, then speak to me.
Quite, but first what we gotta do is murder this big fat demon. Shoot lightning. Go on. Okay. Oh, I hope that would stagger him. God, these guys are tough bastards. I mean, they're not that bad, I guess, but... Gotcha. Yoink. Well, I don't think the issue is that it's dark. I think the issue is that it's almost not dark enough. It's like gray and washed out.
Well, you seem to...
Yep. In fact, what I want is I want weaponsmith box, and I want to reinforce my Gravelord sword once. Ding!
Don't get yourself killed. Not
Yep. Let's fucking go. But I mean, to say that that's my only issue with Dark Souls 3 wouldn't be correct either. Because I do have other issues with, like, the balance of Dark Souls 3, like the fact that fucking straight swords, even after they buffed great swords, supposedly, straight swords still feel like they just completely shit on every other weapon type in the game. In terms of, like, convenience and general use. The Sellsword Twin Blades are really good. And they kind of they compete with straight swords at least, but straight swords are maybe a little better than they ought to be, I think. Or just the fact that two-handing doesn't really feel like it's valuable in Dark Souls 3, unless the weapon itself like swings faster while two-handing, like a falchion, for example. Ambient fog lighting, yeah, I guess. I just like the sense of mystery in Dark Souls 1. It's not just that it's non-linear, it's that the areas all feel very different and memorable. Great Lance is good? Really? I've never tried the Great Lance. Are you being sarcastic? Because I wouldn't even know. Oh, what did you drop for me? Stone Greatsword, yeah, I'll totally use that. Totally. Shit. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna just go ahead and run. Because while I can easily take on the little Ent guys, those Stone Soldier guys are actually kind of scary. Oh. You wanna fight? You bitches? Something that always bothered me about Dark Souls 2, but also was kind of convenient, and I don't remember if it was like this in Dark Souls 3. I think Dark Souls 3 was more like Dark Souls 1 in this regard, but in Dark Souls 2, it was always so easy to exploit the enemy AI in a sense that they were always tethered to a specific place that they would aggro from, and they wouldn't follow you very far before they just started walking back and giving up. So you could very easily cheese so many enemies in Dark Souls 2 by just backpedaling. And eventually they would start walking back and kind of not aggro against you, and you could just attack them for free, basically. Whereas that didn't really happen in Dark Souls 1 very much. Enemies will pursue you in this game as far as they can. You don't want to fuck around with them. Ow. God damn it, dude. Okay, well I got really bad luck with those drops. I only got, like... How many of these things? I only got 3, that kinda sucks. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and grab the wolf ring. Wow. Dexterity is for casuals. Spoken like a true meme. Is there a charisma stat? Well, in Dark Souls 3 and in Demon Souls there is a luck stat. But no, not really. There's a faith stat. Have faith, midget. Who's excited for Dark Souls run with GF? Oh, is it because like Midget has kind of hinted that he's gonna play this game at some point, or that he's gonna make Mur play it? Which is it? You either play this game or you don't. Let's see, can I put this on? I can. Oh, what a fast guy. No halberd for me. Alright, we got the smoke weed shield. Now what this shield does is all I have to do is have it on me, and it'll increase my stamina regen speed. Did that guy just... no, never mind. Sometimes these dragons will fly off the cliff and die. It's kind of funny. You get a free 1,000 souls when they do it. Also, I just realized I probably could have stopped at that bonfire and leveled up. Oh well. Yoink. Don't even look back. Pinker Pete, what? You don't say. So, I have 2 large shards. I'm gonna pick up 2 more guaranteed. Oh, hi there, Man-Eater Mildred. Get wrecked. Also, this fucking bug is following me around. Darth Vader is Luke's father. Do you have to kill the Crystal Dragon boss? Yes, I do. That's actually not an optional boss. So yes, indeed. Well, that's the tattered set. I guess I don't need that. I wasn't sure what was there. Oops. I missed. Score. Large shards are precisely what I want from these guys, but they only have a small chance to drop them. Oh my god. This running attack is actually really damn good. It's really powerful and fast, but it can be a little tricky to aim it sometimes. It's not like the Great Scythe where you're just gonna hit like everything on the screen with the running attack. Oh wow, I'm getting... Holy shit, this RNG though. I'm getting lucky as hell. And this is one of the guaranteed pickups. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've gotten this lucky with the large shards. Looks like I'm destined to do the reinforced club on this run. Speaking of Rocky, I'm going for the Clubber Lang strats. Oh wow. I guess that didn't hit him. Ah, rip Princess Leia. Indeed. Been a lot of rough celebrity deaths this year, or last year rather. Let's see, how many do I have now? Holy shit! 7 large shards, that's ridiculous. Now I feel like all I need is one more, and I'll have every large shard I need. Couldn't quite get it though. Damn it. Now I feel like I just want to get that one last large shard. That way I can actually upgrade this weapon without having to do the Sen's Fortress strats that I was planning to do. Also, I got the wolf ring, but I forgot to put it on. Whoops. I tell you what, I'm not actually going to dick around in the Great Hollow by trying to get all the chunks and stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of the chunks, and I'm going to get the Chloranthy ring. But I'm not going to spend like 20 minutes killing all the crystal lizards here, because I have other ways of getting chunks. Let's go ahead and up these stats a bit. Do I really need that much vitality? I guess not, but I'll get more. Okay, so that's the branch. Okay. Nice safe drop down to the Chloranthy ring. Then here I can drop down to this to make sure I don't fall off. Titanite chunk. And go ahead and bone out. Minimum risk. How is your car? I don't know if I want to talk about that. You see, there was a recent incident in which I scraped against someone else's car by accident, and it didn't damage their car much. It might have messed up their bumper a tiny bit. Like, worst case scenario, their bumper is compromised and I'll have to pay for it. Worst case. But it doesn't really seem so bad. Like, you can barely see the mark, and the bumper itself is, like, maybe slightly altered. My car has a really nasty gash in the side of it now. It still works. It's not going to hinder its performance, really, but it looks really bad. So that's how my car is doing. Blue sir. It could be better. I'm gonna have to drive it all the way across the fucking country, through the Midwest possibly, with their ice storms. Ugh. I don't know how that's gonna work, honestly. And my family was thinking of flying my sister out here to sort of help me out to finish up the packing and do this cross-country journey, and that would be fantastic, except that apparently my sister is recovering from an eye operation, and so she might not be able to drive, which would kind of defeat the purpose of having her fly out here to do the road trip. That's just a random update, I guess. Random life update. Oh my god. So all I need is one large shard from these guys. Watch them not drop it for me now. Just one, that's all I need. Also, look how fast that stamina regens. That's one issue I have actually with Dark Souls 1 compared to the other games. From Dark Souls 2 on, they made it so that stamina regen boosting items weren't nearly as powerful. So it's like you could use the Chloranthy Ring in Dark Souls 2 and it was really good, but it didn't feel like it was necessary all the time. Whereas in Dark Souls 1, it's like, it's such a big difference that why would you ever not want to have it? Sister looks like you do with the hair. Not exactly. I have two sisters, actually. The one I'm talking about has blonde hair. Well, sort of dirty, like dark blonde, reddish. It's kind of it's a weird color. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like gold blonde. Oh my god! Where happened to my godlike RNG with these guys? Where did it all go? Now I'm getting nothing. One funny thing about my family is pretty much everyone besides me has really bad eyesight, for some reason. My dad even has not that great eyesight, but he doesn't wear stuff anyway because it's like just barely usable. But everyone else is just like needs glasses or contacts. Oh my god, this fucking 99 green Titanite later. I got so many at first. This wouldn't even be an issue if I didn't get so many to begin with. I was gonna do a route where I go through Sen's Fortress with the Gravelord sword and get the large Titanite that way, because I was assuming I wasn't gonna get enough in Blighttown. But I've almost gotten enough. I just need one more, god damn it. And now it's just trolling me. Ow. We are officially farming. This is the farming leeches stream. Finger Pete? I'm afraid I cannot answer that question about my sisters. But maybe you can find out if they decide to go on Twitch someday. They're not really Twitchers anyway. Not doing Sen skip. How did you know? All I need is one. Just one large Titanite shard. Statistically, it is extremely improbable that I don't get it. Okay, good. Oh, now I get 2, of course. Thanks for that, game. Oh, wow. The guy just ran up the little hill. It is funny how you can do running attacks and you can roll as far as you want while you're in the mud. Okay, finally. I'm not sure if I even have enough to level up, but I could easily get enough. Oh no, I have enough. Start upping that strength already. Two buses come at once when you wait for one. I feel like the game is a little dark. Can I even... Oh yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just more used to having it be overly bright. Oh yeah, now I can go ahead and cure that poison. Well, it is Dark Souls. Got me there. Alright, Yanfin. Have fun. I'll see you later. Still have the pointy ring on, yes. Alright, time for Spider Barbie, as some have called her. But like, look how many more attacks I can do when my stamina regen is like this. I swear, it's overpowered. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here. There's too much nacho cheese. She's just gonna spray more nacho cheese everywhere. Alright, here we go. Oh, I missed. Wow, these whiffs. Gotcha. Gravelord sword is OP. Well, Red Foodie, it's basically a single-player game by structure. You go through and you kill bosses by yourself. However, there is multiplayer in it. And the way that works is you go around and you can... Players, when they're online... I'm offline right now, by the way. But players, when they're online, can place a summon sign down, a white summon sign, and then another player, another random player, will see that sign in their world, so to speak. Everyone kind of exists in their own world, and if you find someone's summon sign and select it and use it, you can bring them into your world as a phantom, as a white phantom, and then they can help you play the game. It becomes a multiplayer co-op after that. However, on the other side, people can invade your world against your will as invader dark phantoms and murder your ass while you're trying to play the game. But it is kind of restrictive. Like, people can only invade you in certain areas, and you can only be online in-game when you're in human form, aka when you don't look like beef jerky. Right now I'm in human form, so if I was online on Steam, I could theoretically be invaded anywhere, but it's not super common because the player base isn't like extremely active, but it definitely can happen, and people usually will murder your face when it happens because they're usually more prepared to fight than you are if you're just playing through the game. But I think it's a really cool system. It's very unique. It's like a single-player game with sort of an MMO element thrown in. Also, here we have Ceaseless Discharge, the finest boss in the game. I absolutely hate this boss because if you've ever tried to fight him legit, you might have found out how absolutely disgusting his hitboxes are. Like, I have never seen hitboxes as bad as this boss. What the fuck is that attack? It's an interesting attack. Anyway. Run, 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 run. It's not technically capped at 30 FPS. It is by default capped at 30 FPS, but you can cause it to have higher FPS with the program I'm using, DSFix. However, if you do that, it causes certain glitches in game. Lots of people do it though. Like, there's nothing terribly wrong with it. I just like to avoid it because it makes like the gravity feel different, and like you get pulled down faster, so there's a lot of jumps you can't make. It has a very pornographic. Oh yeah, everyone makes fun of Ceaseless Discharge, for sure. There's a lot of interesting innuendos in this game. Another fan favorite from Demon Souls is there's a weapon buff. There's a buff you can put on your weapon to make it do more damage called sticky white stuff. And, well, the internet can do with that as it will. Do I want more strength or do I want something else? Fuck it. All strength. Also, I realized I did not hit the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. Oh shit, I need to re-equip this weapon. I did not hit the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. Also, thanks for the host, TR2 Fanny. And while that is optimal for speedruns to not hit that bonfire, it's probably not optimal for my purposes. But, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this poison on for now. Because the nice thing about the swamp poison is that it's kind of weaker than any other poison in the game, and it makes you immune to other types of poison. It doesn't make you immune to toxin though, so I really, really don't want to get hit by those darts that guy's shooting at me. Oof. I could probably survive if I got toxined. I would just have to use up all my humanity to heal myself, which would kind of suck. You actually played with all of me. Oh, sorry, I slipped. You heard it here first, folks. So yeah, basically, to answer your question, Red Foodie. Yes, it's capped at 30 FPS by default, but you can raise it if you feel like it. But one of the glitches that it can cause is there's often places in like there's sometimes places where you can like fall through the floor when you have 60 FPS on. So I just want to avoid the possibility of anything like that happening. But one thing to note is that by default, if you don't have DS Fix, the program that allows you to increase the frame rate, the game lags a little bit more than you'd think. Like, for me at least, it doesn't run at a steady 30 FPS in most areas, and at Blighttown, the place I was just in, it definitely drops considerably, which blows. So I just have DS Fix set so that it's a steady 30 FPS at all times. Also, my hands are getting real cold this stream. It's one of those things that keeps happening. It's not even that cold in here, is it? I'll warm them up. So, what to do now? I have a few choices. What's going on, Gonzalo? So, I guess I'll go for the large ember first. There's 2 embers that I need to collect if I am in fact going to use the reinforced club on this run. This is something that you can skip completely if you happen to get a Black Knight weapon, which is why Black Knight weapons are broken. Oh, god damn it. A third swing? Really? You know, why not? I don't even need to kill that guy, really. Ow, dude. Way to go nuts. Let me go ahead and put on the wolf ring. Jump! Now, just to ensure that this dog over here doesn't bother me, let's just stick him in the face. What's going on, Bad Blood? This is just a permadeath. If I die, it's over. Pretty simple. Also, I'm gonna avoid using like quit out strats, which can stop you from dying in a lot of situations. That's just kind of an arbitrary rule I'm gonna set. Well, it's not no meds, because I am still allowed to heal, get hit, and all that. Okay, so we're going to put on our elite knight armor. We have our wolf ring. We have our full humanity. And let's fucking go. I'm gonna use a green blossom for this fight. What is the goal? Well, to complete the game without healing. Oh god, how did I not? Oh boy. Heal. I'm fine. I'm gonna get hit again. What's okay though? I have armor. And that is how you cheese the Capra Demon. The Kappa Demon, as he's called. Oh, what is the goal in this game? Oh, that's a slightly different question. Well, the goal in this game is kill more bosses, for lack of a better understanding. Black leather boots. Maybe I'll just wear the whole black leather set, or as much of it as I can. No, I can't wear that much. Just pants then. In fact, can I wear the Elite Knight? Okay, that's a lot heavier, so I doubt it. Yeah. How much better is hard leather than black leather? They're almost identical, but one of them's lighter. What's going on, Crit? How are you doing? I was just talking to Midget and Red Footy about the possibility of us doing Tomb Raider 2 glitchless races. Oh shit, I forgot. I actually keep the Elite Knight armor on for this part to make it safe. Let's go ahead and do that, even though I'm fucking fat rolling. I'm not even mid rolling. Where's my equip load? I would need 80 equip load to be able to mid roll with all this. So slow. Ow. Ow. Oh shit. Oh man, well this sucks. This means I gotta deal with these torch guys. Ugh. Okay. Fat rolling. Ooh, that gets you. Ow, dude. Calm down. I mean, actually, those butchers are female. Fun fact. Oh, well, let's get out of here. Fix the armor situation so that we're fast again. Have a longbow. Some feather arrows. Can I still? Okay, good. But it would take a while. I don't know if it would take that long for you. I mean, it would obviously take some time to learn all the skips and whatnot, but you're pretty good at Tomb Raider 2. I mean, think of how fast you learned fucking the Golden Mask. It wouldn't take that long. By the way, this invader, there are scripted NPC invaders that sort of emulate a player, what a player would be like if they invaded you. Except they are still NPCs, so they kind of suck. I might have made that guy look a little easier than he actually was. But the invader NPCs in this game aren't that tough. On Android again? Hell yeah. This is what we need. What? Hold up. I don't have the fucking dex requirement for this shit. God damn it. Well, that blows. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to use a slightly different strategy for this dragon then. I don't even need to kill this dragon, I'm literally just doing this for the souls. But you know, you gotta have those souls. Also, I'm gonna let this cutscene play, because it's one of the more memorable ones, I think. Behold the Vagina Dragon. I gotta get rid of that tail because the tail attack is one of this dragon's most annoying attacks. Go on. Okay, good. God damn it. Let's get out of here. Woo! Do the thing. Not that thing. There we go, that's the thing. You're dead. God damn it, dude. Ruining my moment. You remembered to pick up the very large ember, right? I mean, the large ember, yeah. Good. Thank God. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do here. Let's just bone our way back. You're really into the lore of the Souls universum? I wouldn't say I'm into it to the point of, oh my god, Fati Videos, the most amazing channel ever. You have to watch his videos to understand the story. I don't know, I feel like people go a little too far with the whole speculation thing sometimes, but I do like the idea that the lore is all kind of secretive and it doesn't lay it out for you just like that. It's all kind of like based on item descriptions and stuff. So I think it's interesting, yeah. I'd say I'm into it to some extent. I just don't like go out of my way to figure out exactly what certain things mean, you know? Do I want more stamina or more health? Kinda want more health. More stamina is always good too. Let's go for that. Also, one last thing. Kinda want to have the minimum requirements for the bow. Or do I? I don't really need them. Now that I think about it, I can't think of anything that I would need that for, so... Other than trying to kill the guy that I just tried to kill when I was fighting the Gaping Dragon just now. So now I'm going to go on another journey to acquire the very large Ember. And this is going to be a far more dangerous journey. The most dangerous thing about what I did just now was probably the Capra Demon, honestly. Because even though I was stacking poise and cheesing the fight, I did kind of get whacked around a bit. But yes, this place will be most perilous indeed. You see, this is another thing. There's no place like this in any of the other Souls games that I can think of. where like you have to use an item to be able to hurt the enemies, and the enemies all go through walls. Like, I'm not saying that ghosts are like the most original concept ever to be included in a video game. I'm not saying that at all. It's just, compared to most of the other Souls games, I feel like there's a lack of originality in some of them. I couldn't say that for Bloodborne though, because I haven't really played Bloodborne. From what I understand, Bloodborne has some pretty wacky enemies. I'm just going by like the ones I've played. What does the Ember do? What it does is it allows me to upgrade weapons past a certain point. Like, if I was just upgrading a normal weapon that isn't the Gravelord sword... See, the thing is, some weapons are exempt from it, which is part of why I think the upgrade system in this game is really screwy. One of the worst things about it, honestly. If there's one thing I will say that I like better about Dark Souls 2 and 3, it's the weapon upgrade system. But anyway, not to get derailed. The Ember, like, if I was just gonna go to the blacksmith and upgrade this Uchigatana, I would only be able to take it to +5, and I would have to use normal Titanite shards. But once I have that large Ember, I can then use large Titanite shards to bring it all the way up to +10. And large Ember is the item that I got down in the sewers. And, but however, if I want to take it past +10, I have to get the very large Ember, which is, well, in this area. And these upgrade levels make a very big difference, I would say. Like, they're not just... In fact, it's not even, like, proportionate to the exact number of the upgrade level. Like, by going from +5 to +10, you don't get twice as much damage. You get more like 3 times as much damage, and you get at least twice as much damage at +15 that you get at +10 in some cases. So it's not exactly a linear progression. It's a very big deal to have a +15 weapon versus a +10 weapon. Also, the reason I'm quitting out there is to kind of cheese the enemies a little bit. It stops them from chasing me here. I'm going to avoid doing that for the most part, but I just want to speed up this part and get that large Ember as much as possible. Oh wait, I don't need those. All I need is black fire bombs. Okay. Does this work? Gotcha, bitch. Oh boy, you're kind of far away now, though. Hope I could still hit him. Shit. Well, maybe if I This is why I wanted to get 14 dexterity, and I ended up not doing it, so probably a bad idea. This might not do much damage to him, but hopefully it'll aggro him. Okay, good. It aggroed him. It's just what I wanted. So now, I should be able to throw more bombs at him. If you hit him dead on, it should do like 200 damage, but I'm not getting direct hits. Because I'm standing further away from the stairs than I probably need to. I'm just paranoid about falling off the side. There we go. One more. Gotcha. Alright. Now I just gotta sneak my way through here. I gotta run, actually. Go ahead and switch that ring out. Whew, okay. Now this opens the gate and unfloods the entire place in like 2 seconds. I don't know why that works, but it's a thing. Okay, now for the fun part. You see those ghosts? That was the easy part. This is the interesting part. Now those guys aren't too hard to take on one-on-one. Oh yeah, also I should definitely get the wolf ring for this. But when you have more than one of them attacking at once, it starts to get pretty hairy. And even one of them can definitely kill you if you're not careful. They have like a many hit combos. Also, how do I do with one-handing? Still enough to one-shot him. Or two-shot him, rather. Also, I really need to take a shit. I'm just gonna point that out for the whole stream to know. Kinda need to take a shit right now, so I'm gonna have to take a break for a good 10 minutes or however long that takes. This part can be kind of annoying because there's this blob guy who can interrupt you. Fuck it. What's up, bro? Why don't you come over here so we can fight in private? Oh, you're not dead yet, huh? Okay. Have fun. Well, thank you, Finger Pete. Appreciate it. I like how you can just hit them when they're getting up. Oh, come on, Dark Hand, are you shitting me? That's not what I want. These guys have a chance to drop Titanite chunks, by the way, which is what I need to upgrade the weapon past plus 10. I have 3 of them already, but I need more. I need 7. So I might stick around and try to kill more of these Dark Wraith guys. That's what they're called, Dark Wraiths. Basically they're edgelords who gave their souls to the Abyss for power. And then the ghosts are apparently just the residents of this town that was consumed by the Abyss. Oh shit. See, that's the attack that can really fuck you up if you're not careful. Hits 4 times. And if you don't have poise, it'll stun lock you for all 4 hits. Which is a big problem, needless to say. Come on, I'm getting terrible RNG with these guys. I guess I used up all my RNG in Blighttown. Please! Okay, no, he's not gonna drop it. Okay, now this area can be a problem because there's not only dark wraiths here, there's multiple dark wraiths in this room, but there is also a blob. Oh god, I aggroed both of them. And more importantly, there are those ghost guys that I can't hurt unless I have an active curse. Are you still not gonna drop any chunks? You piece of shit. Well, let's see, how many times can I upgrade it with just 4 chunks? Pretty sure I can get it to, it's plus 11, plus 12, plus 13. I might be able to get it to plus 13 with this amount. I'm not exactly sure, but then I would need 2 more chunks after that, and I know just where to get them, so... Wait, no, I would need 3 more chunks. I can think of a place, but... Thing is, there's actually a chunk in a chest over here. Oh boy, let's just go for it. Alright. Alright, that was actually not as hard as I thought. Just needed to worry about the ghosts. Also, fucking Dark Souls ragdoll physics, please. Alright, let's giddy on out of here. There was one soul I just remembered I could have picked up, but I forgot. Oh well. Okay, now all we gotta do is, well, first of all, we gotta give this Firekeeper soul to this lady. Welcome back, Danky. You're doing pretty well thus far. Congrats. You just got the very large Ember. Now you're getting ready to use it and upgrade your reinforced club. So go, Danky. You're going to be using the reinforced club for the rest of the run after this. Now, I haven't really done any practice runs with the reinforced club before, so this should be an interesting experience for me. That's the funny thing. I was actually thinking of doing permadeath practice today, where I try out this route. Ooh, I got the skirt. It's actually a good skirt because it gives you a lot of poise. Kind of. Not sure if I'm gonna wear it though. Okay, let's just utilize our souls to upgrade this weapon.
Why, that's a fine ember you like.
Yeah. You large ember.
Magnificent.
Yep. And then
Well, I'll be.
I got both the embers, large and very large. But I also have to purchase normal shards from him to begin with. And let's fucking go to town. I was hoping I could get it to plus 13. Let's see here. Yep, looks like I was right.
yourself killed.
Yeah. Plus 13, baby. Now, if I want to get it to plus 10, I could go now and get a few items. Or I could do that later. I guess there isn't much point doing it now because... Have you already beaten ONS? Oh god, no. I'm just about to go into Sen's Funhouse for the first time. I haven't died, at least. But I need more water. I actually don't have to take a shit as much anymore. I guess I'm getting a second wind on that, but I'm sure it'll come back at some point. The more you know. Alright. Let's fucking go. Sen's Funhouse. Well, okay, before we get Sen's Funhouse, I am going to take a quick break, actually, because I want to get more water. We'll just wait here and BRB. Give me a second, folks. Alrighty.
Did you miss me?
I guess not too much. Just give me a second. Alright, back for real now. Let's fucking go. Sen's Fortress. My 330, 386 AR weapon. Not very impressive, but it'll get better. I'm gonna go ahead and bait this first guy out. If I can. Well, okay then. Take it slow through here. Whoops. Oh well. I don't need no riposts. Just smack them twice. Don't really think I need large shards for anything now, but I don't know. I feel like grabbing them. Okay. It's time to use those Lloyd's talismans. However, I guess what I could do is get the gold serpent ring first. That way it'll increase my chances of getting the thing I want. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to farm this mimic. That chest is in fact a mimic, spoilers. I'm trying to farm the mimic for a certain item that he drops that I can wear on my head to increase the amount of souls I get pretty dramatically. So it's always good to grab that item because, well, free souls basically the rest of the run. But I only use it when I'm fighting bosses, generally speaking. Alright, let's fucking go. Need them to upgrade. Oh, I never even thought about that. I never upgrade armor. It makes such small differences unless you have, like, really heavy armor. But yeah, I'm just gonna use Havel armor later on, so... Okay, here goes nothing. First thing it'll drop will be the lightning spear. I just want to wake it up. Alright, well that's all my Lloyd's talismans. Now I just need to kill it. And nothing. But that's okay, I've killed it 5 times essentially. And that means that I'm guaranteed to get the item in Anor Londo. Oh man, I don't even want to think about Anor Londo. Alright. By the way, how are the audio levels right now? I feel like the game might be a little loud. But there aren't a whole lot of people around to complain about it if it's so. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Alright, now don't tell me this guy followed me all the way up here. Yeah, no. They usually get knocked off. Audio is fine, alright, if you say so. I'm always switching rings around because I can never make up my goddamn mind. What is this? Get outpoised. I have no reason to pick up the weapon he drops. That rare ring of sacrifice is the reason I'm here. Since I am not doing the Duke skip, I am going to do the scripted death in the Duke's archives, which is perfectly valid because it's sort of a scripted event, like I said. It's the only way to progress through the game normally. Some of these. Don't need very many. Let's just go for like 7 of them. And that should about cover it. I guess I could buy a superior shield and upgrade it theoretically. I wonder where I would use that exactly. Meh. Don't need it.
Go along, try and make something of yourself. But nothing will come of it. And I should know.
Yeah, whatever. That jump, by the way, is possible to make on 60 FPS, but extremely difficult. I can never do it. Oh, he's doing that. Let's just let him go. Get wrecked. What's going on, McBifana? You two know each other, eh? So, we have gotten all the way to the Iron Golem in this game without dying. Let us proceed. I'm not very good at doing the strat where this guy always falls off. Damn, this thing knocks him down quickly. Also does a lot of damage. Not too bad. I mean, it's not hard to do a lot of damage to this guy. Welcome back, Yonvin. Butt shot. This game likes butts. It also really likes boobs. But you know, who doesn't like those things? I've opted to not skip some of these cutscenes, even though I skipped a bunch of cutscenes at the beginning. Just because I've gotten casual, I guess. Oh god. Yeah, Yankee, I'd say so. Anor Londo is kind of the player filter of this game. I mean, most players who aren't really into this game don't get this far anyway, but there have been lots of players who've gotten this far and then said, what the fuck? What even is this game? Because this part is actually, like, if I had to pick a most difficult area in the game, probably Anor Londo would be it. No questions for me. I mean, between the boss fight and the gravity, oof, it's not pretty, I'll tell you that much. Also, I can get some more souls here. Let's see. Oh, there's a part of me that wants to save up the core of an Iron Golem since this is a strength build, but nah. I'll do a strength build on my own time. I'll go ahead and use up all the souls I can. One of the restrictions that I'm imposing on this run is that I am not allowed to use magic. For various reasons. I mean, one of them being that obviously you can cheese certain parts if you have ranged attacks. But the big one is that if I'm allowed to use any form of magic, I should theoretically be allowed to use Hidden Body, which is a spell that makes some areas of the game, like the one I'm about to go through, much easier. Because enemies basically can't see you until you get like right up in their face. And then they won't chase you very far because they're like, where'd you go? So Hidden Body is kind of the ultimate survival tool that you shouldn't really be allowed to use in challenge runs. It's very useful for speedruns though. Gosh, I don't know if I need to use that many. Do I want more Vit or do I want more Endurance? I don't know. I'm gonna go for Vit, actually. Yeah. Get some health. And here we fucking go. Oh man. Shit's getting real now. You'll see why in a few minutes if you aren't familiar with this game. Why everyone hates Anor Londo and calls it Anal Rodeo. Also, do I want to fight this guy? Fuck it, I'm gonna fight him. I could use the souls. Nice whiff. Literally right in your face. From Software said that Dark Souls would stop on 3. Well, they say that. I don't think it's necessarily a promise, but it's certainly the last game that Miyazaki, who's credited for creating the series, is going to be involved with. So who knows? Maybe they'll do a Dark Souls 4 and it'll be not headed by Miyazaki. You have a jump attack? I have one too. Hey. Why does the heart look so welcoming? Heh heh. Heh. Yeah. This part's just a dick move. Okay. That was the first butt clench moment of Anor Londo. You don't technically have to make that jump, but I think it's a little easier than taking the area slow. Because the more time you spend on those rafters, the more potential there is for something to go wrong, I think. I'd rather take my chances with the jump. Oh, well, okay. Let's just heal up real quick. So you need one more Titanite chunk in order to upgrade. Side? You mean side? Oh god. Now we're getting into the second butt clench part. Soon anyway. Go ahead and put this wolf ring on. I'm not sure it'll help me that much, but it might a little bit. Sometimes the wolf ring can save your fucking life. Whoops. Didn't turn around when I thought I did. Ow. Ugh. And now there's this part. This part sucks about as much as you'd think. My hands are shaking so much, oh my god. I gotta calm down. It's okay. We've done this part many times. Oh my god, camera, please. Okay. Dear Mother of God. That camera almost made me fall so many times. Jesus. Calm down. Swift rage. Whew. Okay. Well, that's a start. One-shot these guys, one-handing. Looks like I can. Havel's armor and Havel's... Well, the whole Havel's set is going to come in handy later for cheesing certain bosses. Just for the fashion souls. I don't know if I can fast roll with them. If I can, that would actually be pretty good, though. I took off my pants, maybe? Oh, I can. Let me try something. Can I just wear Havel's leggings? Oh my god, I can. That is beautiful. That works because this weapon is so light. It's only like... It's lighter than katanas, which aren't even that light, but... You get the idea. That's actually very nice, because now I have fucking 28 poise. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. I also should have a lot more damage resistance now, just from wearing these pants. And they look kind of badass. 4 bosses specifically. Well, there's that, but it's not just those, the 4 kings that I'm thinking of. What if I just R1? Oh god, what? Okay. That was a little weird. And there's my symbol of avarice. Also, these guys are pretty good for soul farming. If you happen to not be high enough level, you can kill these guys a lot if you're good at it. And get a lot of levels. That's just a little shortcut you can take. Don't think it's intentional. Now, before I fight the boss, I'm actually going to try to upgrade this weapon once more. And in order to do that, I must go over here. Okay. I guess... I can either use my homeward bone to get back to the bonfire and level up a few more times, or I can just upgrade the weapon with the giant blacksmith here. Fuck it, I'm gonna use the bone. I can use all the souls I have. Been ages farming. Duel held me back for a very long time my first run. Well, funny thing about ONS for my first playthrough is I'd heard so much about how hard they were that I actively tried to like gimp my, or no, the opposite of that. I tried to twink myself as much as possible before I even fought them. Turned out to be kind of a bad idea because then it only took like 2 tries. But basically I got all the way to soul level 90. Fucking soul level 90 by exploring the game as much as I possibly could before even going to Sen's Fortress. So like I got to like soul level 70 or something. I went and what did I do? I went down into the Tomb of the Giants. I went as far as I could. I killed the 4 kings in Seath before I even went to ONS. I don't know. I did a lot of stupid, weird things on my first playthrough, and ONS ended up not being like that big of a problem for me because of that. So yeah, I was super over-leveled compared to what you're supposed to be. I'm trying to think. I'm just gonna use this. Fuck it. Because I was like, ONS ain't gonna get me. And they didn't. It ended up working. But at what cost? Integrity of the playthrough was compromised. Let's see, do I want endurance or the vitality? That is the question. I already have so much vitality. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that to 30, and then from now on I'm just gonna be leveling endurance anyway. We have so much health and so much resistance. What could possibly go wrong? Whoops. I say as something goes wrong. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the weapon. Whoops. Let's go do that real quick. Plus 14. Now we're talking. Here we go. And I am going to be killing Ornstein first, by the way, because that is the easier way to do it, in my opinion. Super Ornstein can be such a pain in the ass. He's not like that bad, like I could take him, but I think Super Smough is definitely easier to cheese if nothing else. Okay, that's actually the good RNG. Shit. Whoop. Wow. He's dead. Look at how little damage I take from that. That's so stupid. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Havel's armor, man. It's too good. I wonder if I should make it a restriction that I can't use Havel's armor. Oh well. Oh, I thought I was out of the way. Oh shit. Oh god. That attack's a pain in the ass, and that does a lot of damage. Got him. Now all I gotta do is switch to my symbol of avarice, and bingo. 60,000 souls. I wonder why poise got nerfed. I mean, it's not just the poise so much as the damage resistance there. Holy shit. That thing, like, some of those attacks barely hurt me. Now, Super Smough's shovel attack still did a lot of damage to me. If I had, like, a normal amount of health, that's a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit. But even so, Havel armor is definitely cheese. And I'm not above cheese. I'm gonna cheese Bed of Chaos so hard.
Thou hast journeyed far.
So what do you get as a reward for killing the hardest boss in the game?
Come hither, child.
Boobs!
O chosen undead, I am Gwyn. daughter of Lord.
Yeah. And also you can warp between bonfires. That's like a slight side bonus.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world.
Alright, so what now? I think the next order of business shall be to go after Nito. Because once I go after Nito, I can get the Rite of Kindling, which I will use to acquire more Estus flask charges. Om nom nom nom. The end. Game's over. We got eaten. Just kidding.
This is the firelink chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn.
Plot is happening. Also, I just had that bowl in my pocket. Just whipped it out. Yeah, Yonfin. I don't mind warping that much, per se. What I mind is having to go to a specific place to level up every time. That just makes it feel... I don't know. I mean, it's been the tradition since Demon Souls, but... in Demon Souls it was a little different, because there weren't checkpoints to begin with in Demon Souls. There were no bonfires. You would just find these archstones that would instantly teleport you back to the Nexus where you would level up in Demon Souls. So there was no sitting at a bonfire to begin with in that game, so it didn't feel out of place. But in all the other games, you have checkpoints, except Bloodborne, I think. You have checkpoint bonfires, but all you can do with them is, like, burn shit and warp. So it's like, oh, I don't have that checkpoint feeling where I can just level up whenever I'm at a bonfire. Or upgrade my shit at a bonfire. Like, you still have to go to the blacksmith for certain things, because you need... like, you can upgrade weapons at a bonfire if you purchase the weapons smith box in this game, but you can't modify weapons, which means, basically modify weapon just means you're bringing it from +5 to the next sort of level, the next series of levels. So say a weapon's at +5, you bring it to +6, you have to modify it. You can't do that at a bonfire. And it's the same with going from +10 to +11. For whatever reason, that's just modification. It's a whole different mechanic. Also, I just thought of something. I can, if I wake this guy up,
No, I'm fine.
I can get some souls.
Well and wide awake.
Clear out my inventory a bit.
Treat me like an old withering snake.
Yeah, you don't really look like a snake. You got a fucking nose and some weird whisker tentacle things.
To see you well.
Okay. Let's see here. Don't need this. I kind of want to keep this, but don't need it. 5,000 souls. This. Don't need this. Could theoretically keep this. Could theoretically keep this. Don't need this. This. Don't need this. 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 Oh yeah, there's a couple other things. Don't need these. Don't really need that, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Soul Rust. Okay, I can use that. Soul of Smough is worth 1 soul. That's kind of funny. Smough is a motherfucker. Don't need that. Well, basically the only purpose of those is to give to him.
Farewell.
Farewell. Alright, so I just remembered one little thing that I can do now. And I might as well try. First of all, let's use this Soul of Smough. One more thing I can do is I can go to the Undead Asylum and acquire my Titanite slab so that I can fully upgrade this already pretty good weapon. Frampt hates everything to do with Smough. Get more resistance since you have a dank hand. Oh wow, I never even thought of that. I guess I could try that, but I know that if you steal humanity from this girl, it gives you like a ton. You get like 11 humanity or something. I'll give it some thought. Also, I'm not sure why those guys haven't gone down into the catacombs yet. I thought they were supposed to do that after you kill Capra Demon. Or maybe it's like they appear there when you kill Capra Demon, and then they go there later. Yay, I made the jump. The jump can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. I'm just gonna go ahead and loot the asylum. Even though there's not really a whole lot that I need there. The one thing that I want from that area is the crest shield, because that can help a bit with the 4 kings. Look at me, I'm just a little egg. Where's our egg command? They don't get hostile? But then I get dark side points. Thanks for the host. Was a sniper. I can just tank through those guys' attacks, no big deal. Wow, that's a good opening attack. Alright, let's do this. Well, whiff. One thing about this weapon is how easy to whiff it is. Why is he not making any sound? I've had this glitch before. Very strange. Glitch reset. Wow. Nice. Slab. Slab allows me to get a free 4,000 souls out of that. To which I will not say no. Now, I could go and attack that guy and get the peculiar doll, but it's not really worth my time, to be honest. He only drops like 800 souls or something like that. I think? If it's 2,000 souls, then I'll eat those words, but I think it's not that much. Oh, hello. You know what? Who cares about parrying? Get wrecked. And the crest shield is what I wanted. Very nice shield. Totally overkill. Oh wow, he lifted the shield at the last second. What a guy. Yoink. Okay, that's my, that's pretty much everything I need here. No, this is not going to be all bosses this time, Yankee. Decided I didn't want to make it such a long run this time. I'm sure I could go to all bosses with this character, but meh. I just wanted to get things over with, I guess. Since it adds an extra hour or so to the run. Oh shit, I forgot to upgrade the weapon again. I always forget that shit. Let's get our plus 15. And again, going and killing that boss and getting the Titanite slab, also completely unnecessary if you have a Black Knight weapon. There's so much you can skip when you get a Black Knight weapon, it's kind of absurd. But I want to try doing this without a Black Knight weapon, and really with a weapon that you don't really see a lot. I mean, the Reinforced Club is mostly known for its proficiency at soul level 1. If you infuse it with like fire or chaos or lightning or whatever, it's quite strong. At least it's strong relative to what the stats you need to wield it. It's like fucking, what is it? 12 strength and nothing else. And at soul level 1, you have 12 strength. How far are you through this? Well, I'm probably a little more than halfway through now. I have the 4 Lord bosses to kill. And I need to kill Seath, the giant wolf with the sword. Just figured I'd get that guy out of the way. But goddamn, I have... Oh, don't get parried. Can't parry this! SL1 permadeath? I don't think so. I suck at SL1. Like, it's plenty doable. It really is, but it's just annoying. You have no stamina. You have to use, well, this weapon. It's just not a good time, in my opinion. Like, I'll do SL1 any day. But SL1 permadeath, not good enough. This is probably not necessary, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can kill these guys from here. That's one. And that's 2. Oh, SL1 Pyro mode. It's still kind of hard, in my opinion. I mean, never thought of it like that, but Because, like, DCAM's philosophy is don't use pyromancy, SL1. It defeats the whole purpose. It makes it too easy. It makes it easier, absolutely, but you're still at SL1. You still don't want to get hit by anything, you know? You only have 2 attunement slots, you know? I say you know a lot. You're dead. The Rite of Kindling. What mask am I gonna get? Oh shit! Mask of the Child, are you serious? I've been getting so lucky with this Mask of the Child shit. It's easily the most useful mask you can get here. At least for the purposes of this run. Now, I'm gonna be super paranoid going through here because I do not want to randomly walk off a cliff. Yeah, Sif's a pretty cool boss, I'll give him that. Wow, what a guy. Get fucking one-shotted, though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually grab the lantern. Level up again. More endurance. I'm gonna grab the lantern and then just bone back. Because I like having the lantern here. I like being able to see shit, you know? First of all,
good day. What are you...
I am not a cleric.
No? Really?
Just 'cause memes. Memes are pretty strong. I'll give it that.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
I like the voice acting in this game. I mean, again, it's not like super original or anything, but it's not distractingly bad like Skyrim. Alright, so now we have our nice lamp. Still fast roll, right? Okay. Let us go. Also, I can get some free humanities from this guy.
These, you know, you and me...
Please forgive me. Nah.
For heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh?
Still online, hell yeah. Oh god. Do I really want to kill this guy? Got him! Alright, that's good, because the thing about trying to jump attack those guys like I just did is that depending on RNG, there's a chance they'll do an attack that actually interrupts you when you're jumping and does a shitload of damage. But he didn't do that attack that time, so I got lucky, I guess. Black Knight's coming after me. And before he drops the halberd here. Go on, do a normal attack. Well, okay, I could have parried that easily. Of course you would give me the halberd there, of course. Here, and then fall down here. Going through this area nice and slow. Slower than I really need to. Leroy! Come on, they knew what they were doing when they named the paladin guy Leroy. Get good, Leroy. Better clutter physics than Skyrim? What do you mean clutter physics? This weapon's actually pretty solid here, since it does so much. Everyone knows, anyone who's played Dungeons and Dragons knows that strike damage is super effective against skeleton monsters. Okay. I'm gonna have this equipped. Let's see here. Do I want to wear the full Havel set for this? Or do I want to go ham? That's the question. I would normally wear the full Havel set for sure, but I have so much poise. I think I can tank through 3 hits from those little skeleton guys, but without staggering, with this amount of poise. I'm just gonna hang out. Okay, he's not even screaming, wow. Might be kind of hard to hit him with this weapon, though. Okay, got him there. Can't. God damn it. Ooh. Made me toxic. Oh, here we go. Don't face the right way. Alright, toxic is why I have this. Gets rid of that. Be grabbing no one. Fun thing about this boss is he has a bunch of minions, but he can hurt them. So, they kind of get fucked up. One more hit. Alright, we got him. Easy peasy. Havel would be safer, but I decided to I'm already wearing some of it anyway. I go to a meeting, see you later. Alright. Catch you later, midget. Thanks for dropping by again. So many souls. Oh my god. Where next? Oh boy, we still gotta go do the Bed of Chaos and Seath the Scaleless. I don't know which of those is worse. I think Bed of Chaos is worse. I'm gonna go ahead and do that one first. Although, with the method I'm gonna use for it, it's not necessarily gonna be too hard. I'm gonna cheese it so bad. Oh, but I just remembered, since I didn't get the Daughter of Chaos bonfire, well, I'm gonna have to walk down through Blighttown again. The slow way. Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and kindle this bonfire twice. I'm actually saving 4 kings for last, for whatever reason. They're probably the easiest overall of the 4 Lord bosses. Well, it depends. They get actually pretty annoying on New Game Plus. They're basically just a DPS race. If you can do a lot of damage, they're not too hard, but if you can't, they can be a massive pain in the dick. Also, go ahead and re-equip that. I equipped that ring I got from the Undead Asylum, which allows me to run through swamps. 10 kings on NG plus 7. That sounds about right. Running simulator time! Let's see where. Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
jeez. Permadeath. Was that his permadeath soul level 1, or just permadeath NG to NG plus 7? Which is basically the thing that Miltriv also does. See, that's what the real streamers do. They don't just do permadeath, they do permadeath fucking 7-6 times, but they don't usually. I don't think that they would usually do those permadeath things all in one sitting, if it's going all the way to NG plus 7 or whatever. They can just like keep the save file and continue it whenever they feel like stopping, which is kind of nifty. It's not like, doesn't have to be single segment like fucking no loads, no meds. Oh wow. Let's go. Wow, that stagger. Get destroyed. Not gonna drop anything. But put the wolf ring back on. Let's not get trolled. There's this brutal little gap here. Look at that. They added a gap like that in Dark Souls 2 in the Shrine of Obama. And yes, I call it that. Because thanks, Obama. At least you can praise the chest after the running simulator. Yeah, her chest's alright. Oh, I can't backstab him. I can do that, though. God damn it, I didn't want him to fall. Now I can't collect his shit. Or maybe I can if I quit out, but I kind of can't be bothered. I can't get his humanity now. At least I don't think I can. I'm not gonna find out, because either way, I'm not gonna bother quitting out here. Let's just skirt past that guy. Those big worm guys can be real nasty. They have a grab that just fucks you up. Don't get grabbed in Dark Souls. Basic rule of thumb. There's a couple souls I can get here that amount to about 10,000, but at this point I don't really need very many souls. I'm gonna switch rings. Whoa. Didn't need to go that far. He's just gonna spam that attack. Okay. You know, whatever, dude. Do what you want. Souls. This guy doesn't even drop that many souls. But I'll take what I can get. Now I guess if I upped my dexterity a bit, I could use the Black Knight Halberd on this character. And that's basically what I would do if I was going to do the DLCs. I would upgrade the Black Knight Halberd and go murder all those bosses. Well, that's just not the plan this time. Like, yeah, if I was going to kill every boss, I would have gotten the Peculiar Doll in the Undead Asylum. I would have needed it, but I'm just not going to do that this time. Don't feel like it. Alright, TR2 Fanny, what games do you have in mind, out of curiosity? Have a nice night. If you want to play some speedrunners sometime, I'll be up for that later today, possibly. Yeah, Centipede Demon, let's go. I've always hated this boss, or at least he's always been perplexing to me. It's because he has some attacks that I don't fully understand. Oh my god. Ooh! What are you doing? Okay. He's not so bad, you just kind of have to watch out. Oh, you don't have that arm. Whoa. That didn't even hit me, but it did. Okay, I'm not over there, but you know, whatever, dude. Let's just wait for those souls and then we can run across the nacho cheese. How much weakling Titanite do I have? Not very much. If I wanted to get more, I could always go into the catacombs. But yeah, I'm just thinking about that Black Knight halberd. But I'm committed. Only upgrading vitality now. Modern Warfare 3. I'll have fun with that, dude. Thanks for dropping by as always. Also, this eyesore. There's a mod you can download that changes the lava texture so that it doesn't look so fucking bright. It is kind of ridiculous. I wonder how bright lava in real life would be. Because, like, I've seen the pictures, but I don't know if they truly capture the brightness that would actually show up. Also, one thing that's interesting about lava in real life that's usually misrepresented in games and movies, oh shit, these guys have a lot of resistance, is that real life lava, magma, whatever, is extremely viscous, like to the point where you would basically be able to stand on it. Like, you wouldn't necessarily, you would sink in it maybe a little bit, but you wouldn't get far before you get incinerated. Like, there's videos on YouTube of people like briefly stepping on a lava flow just to see what happens with their sneakers, and it like flares up a bit. But you can kind of see the viscosity of it, how it's very thick stuff. Also, I don't know why I would actually hit this bonfire. There's no real reason to, since I'm not gonna die, right? Welcome back. Already. Gonna want that wolf ring. Well, I guess I could switch to it the last second, like I am wont to do. $8,000 souls. Ah, open lava pools. Well, yeah, I'm sure that's true. So in that case, I'm sure the viscosity varies a bit. Also, hi Decam, what's going on? Get wrecked. I'm using the scrubbiest tactics imaginable in this run, Decam, so this is a trigger warning. Basically making everything as easy as possible for myself, except for using the reinforced club, I guess, but it's not really a hard weapon to use. It's just got not the greatest range. 1000 degree knife, what? I'm gonna be using my filthy cheese strats. Well, I don't need arrows though. Okay. I guess this can't be scrubby, no pyromancy. Well, it's not soul level 1, so whatever. I am gonna opt to not use any magic in this run, but I'm not even like killing all bosses. I've resolved not to kill all the bosses. Oh shit! I just realized I don't even need to fucking. I wouldn't have needed to dodge those or block those if I had been fast enough. Anyway, here we go. I'm safe here for the moment, and all I have to do is aim at the right spots. Outdated on your memes? I don't keep up with the memes, I guess. Sorry. Alright, let's face the right direction. Backstep twice. And then get our lineup. So that's the one on that side, about there. And on this side, about there? Yeah, I think it's about there. Let's go then. Okay, got it. And that is the bed of chaos with the cheese strat. So, I think next order of business shall be Seath the Scaleless. So many rush deaths to kill him. Yeah, that boss sucks. Even the creators of the game agree that he sucks. Or she. I can just run through this area. I don't technically have to kill anything unless I'm going for the DLC. Bye-bye. Similar engine. I don't know about engine remakes, but I'd be perfectly fine with just an update to the game itself. Like the graphics, I guess. I mean, the graphics don't need much, but... oh shit. Something to make it run a little better than it does on PC would be fantastic. Like a 60 FPS upgrade that retains the physics of falling and all that. Just like various updates like that I think would be cool for Dark Souls 1. I don't know if it really needs to have an engine like Dark Souls 3 per se though. But I think that's sort of what you mean. It's like something that runs at 60 FPS would be nice. Alright, and here's the scripted death. And how am I even gonna die when I'm wearing all this armor? There. Come at me, brother. It's all part of the plan, don't worry. That's one of those instances where people tend to opt for not doing the skip, largely because they're too big of a scrubs to actually do the skip, because the skip is hard as hell. But you can always make the argument, oh, okay, it's a scripted death, it's part of the game, it's the only way to progress normally. I'm just playing it the way the developers wanted me to. Reset! Let's see, I guess I want this Chloranthy ring. Blink. And then that guy... I like how he pulls the lever here with his neck, partly. I always thought that was a nice touch. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is use my bone. And that should cancel the sound. I'm not sure if that works. Okay, I think it did. There we go. And now I don't have to bother with that sound. Oh hey there, Finny, or Fin60. Welcome to the cast. I often stream Tomb Raider, but this time we're doing some dank souls, because I've always liked this game. Even if I don't have much Dark Souls content on YouTube. I'm trying to change that. If I complete this run, it'll definitely be on YouTube. The developers didn't want you to have a plus 13 weapon. No, fair enough, but you know, they at least put it well within the limits of the game for you to get that weapon. Whereas, oh god. Duke skip is kind of a thing where it's like you're jumping somewhere that's theoretically within the limits of the game, It's still very much a cheese strat. Okay, let's focus here. Not get fucked by these easy enemies. Alright, well, I was just gonna bone out anyway, but I didn't want them to interrupt me. I got the thing, right? I better have gotten the thing. Pretty sure I got the thing. Giant door key, cell key, I have no idea. I probably got the thing. Now, how come I was able to two-shot those guys but not these guys? I got myself a man sword. Those are nifty. We're in pretty good shape with this run thus far. However, one of the first permadeath runs I tried to do of Dark Souls actually ended in the Crystal Cave. I have a highlight of it. I got fucking flung off the side by a Crystal Golem. Not good times. But also, you could say good times, since it was very unexpected. Oh, I was trying to backstab him. God damn it, he's gonna disappear now. I fucked it up. Oh, well now he's right here, so I should be fine. Oh shit, there's a lot of guys chasing me. Oh wow. Apparently those guys take a lot of damage from clubs. Hey there, Gwyn. Gwyn guard. I saw your friend request. I haven't accepted it yet, but I shall. The one at Dark Souls, you just fell into the void. Which one was that again? I don't remember that. I remember getting grabbed by the Stray Demon in Dark Souls 3 and thrown off the fucking side of the wall. I don't know if that was in a permadeath run or not, though. And I don't remember anything about anything, apparently. Let's just pull this. No dicking around with this guy. Play on Americas also? Oh yeah, I wasn't talking about in Overwatch actually. I was talking about on Twitch. Did you send me a request? If I'm mixing you up, that's a little awkward, but sorry if that was confusion. Yeah, I meant like a Twitch friend request. But I can still accept. I don't recall any deaths for Dark Souls 3 permadeath. I think I got that one in like 1 or 2 tries. At least after the first couple bosses. Dark Souls 3 permadeath was pretty easy. And I think I did permadeath all bosses, at least before the DLCs came out. Wouldn't be all bosses now, would it? Now I want to test something, actually. I want to see whether these guys can still knock me over with that jump attack. Do your jump attack thing that you always do. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna kill you and let this guy do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that actually does not knock me off my feet because I have so much fucking poise. So theoretically, I can't die the same way that I did that one time. Theoretically. Ah, okay, so you got a link for it. Then it must be true. This guy. This is the fucker. Why puke? Because haters, I guess. Haters gonna hate. That's okay. Closing Sniper gets to hate Overwatch because he doesn't hate Dark Souls. It's a give and take situation, you know? I have a lot of viewers that hate Dark Souls. Or at least, it's not always a matter of hate so much as, oh, it's just not my thing. Which is perfectly valid, there's nothing wrong with that. I just get salty about it because I'm a scrub. Oh, fuck. Well, looks like we're taking this guy down. He's got so much health. And it's all gone. Oh my god, I always get so paranoid on this part. We can go ahead and grab these 10k souls. Shouldn't be a big problem. But it involves interacting with other people in a competitive environment. GG action, run complete. If you want to fight with someone, well, go to Midget Snipe's stream if you want to fight with Bob. I'm terribly sorry. This has, over the years, become a Bob-free stream. Oh! Fuck these clams, dude. They're gonna get in the fight, too. I guarantee it. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna try to bait out an attack real quick. Okay. Don't back up. Why are you backing up now? That's bullshit. Get fucked. Okay. As long as there's no more clams, we can do this. Seath the Scaleless. You haven't seen as much salty trolls in Overwatch compared to League of Legends. Yeah, I have yet to experience League of Legends in my life. Unfortunately. It's fucking free, so like, what do I have to lose? But it's just kind of intimidating. Whereas at least Overwatch, it's like, there are at least a couple things that I've done that are sort of like Overwatch. By things, I mean mostly Team Fortress 2. Which isn't really that much like Overwatch when it comes down to it. It's very different in a lot of ways, but it's one of the many first-person shooters that Overwatch borrows from. Conceptually. There's a lot of inspirations it takes from TF2, like a fucking guy who builds a turret and upgrades it by smacking it with a thing. Like, were there any first-person shooters that did that before Team Fortress 2? You look fabulous, darling. You talking to me? Or my character? Okay. So we should just have 2 more bosses and then the final boss. Let's use this soul quick. Team Fortress 1.
Well, hello again.
Never played TF1. I've heard it had some interesting balance issues with the classes compared to the second game. But it also had like some cool stuff, like the spy having a grappling hook or whatever. What do you? Crest of Artorias. Because I simply cannot bring myself to kill Andre. He's just such a swell guy. That Andre.
Well,
In fact, what does he have to say?
most weapons are armed.
Yeah. I was hoping for some kind of like lore shenanigans.
Stop rushing you.
I know he has some dialogue,
Forging up.
but I don't really know how to activate it. That's the thing about Dark Souls lore. It's always so finicky. You have to talk to this person specifically after you've killed this specific boss. Or something along those lines. And then you get special dialogue that reveals stuff about the lore. It's like, I don't know how to do that shit. Oh no, he hit me. Don't get yourself killed. He's like the only character who gives a shit about you in this game. I mean, there's a couple who are like, may the flames guide thee, or, you know, cheesy shit like that. But he's just a regular guy who may or may not be descended from the God of War, according to the lore. Andre might actually be the lost son of Gwyn.
Thou. Well.
While I'm here, guess I might as well get a ninja ring. Grim Dawn, huh? Never played Grim Dawn.
And here.
What's that game all about?
But thou must.
What a freaky cat. With a freaky mouth. That runs a covenant. A PvP covenant, no less. Let's see. Havel's armor only does so much for this part.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East.
Shiva of the
Don't
East.
Great.
More like Shiva the Deceased.
Turning on us, you poor fool.
Whoa. Oh god. I aggroed the cleric. I shouldn't have done that. Didn't mean to aggro the cleric. Because the cleric can heal the other guys, which is a pain in the ass. Also, Wolf Ring. That guy's dead. Wow, that guy's dead too. And that guy's dead. And now I have the best ring in the game. Whee! You gotta respect the mushrooms. What you really gotta respect is their parents, which you can see way in the distance there. Those guys do not fuck around. They're not too hard to kill because they leave big openings, but when they hit you, oh man, it hurts. It's like Diablo. I need to fucking play Diablo. I'm like, I always give people crap when they like haven't played games that I've played. But to be real with you, I haven't played that many games. I've just played certain specific games to death. And then some. I play them to death and then a little more. Also, I'm going to go ahead and use this. While I'm at it, I'm going to use this, even though it probably won't make much of a difference here. Who said this was their favorite boss? Yankee? Or Pinker Pete? Or someone? It's definitely a memorable boss. You don't easily forget the giant wolf with the giant fucking sword. Oh wow, I whiffed. How am I still whiffing? God damn it. Funny thing about this boss is it actually has iframes when he jumps around. Go on. You need a lot of grinding. I actually, while I've never played League of Legends, I have attempted to try Dota 2. I got a free key for the game, so I just had the game for free when it was in beta, or alpha or something like that. And so, yeah, I actually have played a little bit of Dota 2, but couldn't really get into it. It was so hard for me to figure it out, and so time-consuming is the big thing. Now, I'll admit, the games I play are very time-consuming for sure. Well, I think it's just that the gameplay style, the whole, I don't know, something about it just wasn't quite up my alley, and it was so confusing when I tried to look up tutorials and shit. They're like, okay, it's actually really simple to play this game. All you have to do is get this item and this item, this item, this item, this item, and don't get this item because this item. Blah, 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 blah. Like, Overwatch is so simple by comparison. I mean, sure, you have like a shitload of heroes, but they only have like 2 or 3 abilities per hero, and you don't have like all these items that you gotta keep track of. And god damn, people have told me that League of Legends is still easier to learn than Dota 2. So, I don't know, maybe I'd like it if I got into it. Slow too much. Supposedly it's like really well balanced and stuff. That's why it's like all competitive and whatever. I just haven't really given MOBAs a fair shot, I guess. I'm more into immediate action games. I've played a couple real-time strategy games in my time. They were mostly like obscure, weird ones that no one's ever played, like fucking Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which is basically, imagine Age of Empires 2, but Star Wars. That's a fucking underrated game, in my opinion. Who doesn't want to have an overhead RTS game of Star Wars? That's awesome, man. They sort of have other versions, but none of them really play out like an RTS game, in my experience. Okay. Focus. 4 Kings. Yeah, I just wasn't really into it. For whatever reason. So hold on a second. How many hours have I been going? Oh man, over 3 hours already? 3.5? Guess that's accounted for by the fact that I had to get all that Titanite early in the run. Wasted a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes on that. But I'm gonna be right back real quick. Just get some more water and stretch my legs a little. I know we're pretty close to the end of this run, but just bear with me. Hello. Okay then. One more boss, and then the final boss. Everything appears to be in order. Looks like we might finish this run in, well, somewhere between 3.5 hours and 4 hours. I was hoping I could do it in 3 hours, but I guess not using a Black Knight weapon definitely takes away from some time. Traveled England, tap water is definitely bad there. Really? England has substandard tap water? I would think it would just be on an individual basis, like certain cities probably have shitty tap water. The house I live in has the worst tap water. I mean, well, it's not the worst tap water by any means. It's drinkable tap water, theoretically. It can't give you cancer or anything like that, but it tastes nasty because it's all sulfurous. It comes from a well, and for some reason the well got fucked up. So it tastes and smells like sulfur. And like you can smell it when you take a shower. It's like, ugh. This is why I end up buying bottled water instead. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I'm just gonna run all the way down these stairs the slow way. The safe way. I mean, I've been in places where the tap water is great. Where it's basically filtered water. It just depends on where you are. And what particular system you're in. But I wouldn't be surprised if certain countries have different standards for it. And some people are more like sensitive to water taste than others. Are more some people are more finicky about it. Like my sister won't even drink fountain water in most places because it tastes nasty to her. Whereas my other sister is the opposite. She'll drink any tap water just about. Okay. Crest shield. I got my green blossom. I got my partly Havel armor. Let's do this. Wow, that stamina drain. Oh, I'm still one-handing? That's no good. Ow, nice hitbox. Alright, 3 kings. Let's go. Nice jukes. Ow. Swings around. They're giving me a lot of those explosions, but at least they're not spamming the attacks that I don't know how to dodge. Ow. Oh my god. Whatever, dude. Oh no! He fucked up my 3 kings. Maybe. We might end up actually doing 4 kings. Who'd have thought? Oh no, a purple banana. That's the main reason I get the crest shield. It's because any boss that does magic damage. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to do another king. Well, that's fine. The 4 kings can live up to their name for a change. I'm sure this would have been faster if I had worn full Havel armor. For some reason I was not bothered to do it. You're dead. All the souls. There isn't really a set order to the bosses in this game, Looser. You can do basically all these bosses I've been doing, these Lord bosses, in any order you choose. There's kind of a linear order at the start of the game, to how you're meant to progress, but then it just sort of branches out and becomes non-linear. So, it is time. And you'll know the last boss when you see him. The final boss of this game is one of the coolest things ever, in my opinion. Some people think it's lame that you can parry him, but I think it's kind of a neat idea. How it's like, you practice parrying up to this point, and it all pays off at the very end of the game. 3.5 kings. And he is a pretty tough boss if you fuck up the parries, but the problem is you can just block things when you're not parrying him even. Hold up though. One last thing. Might as well upgrade that. Oh wait, I'm not using that shield just yet. I'll use it for the final boss. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Well, best of luck and all that, Finn. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Hope to see you some more. And have a wonderful night. I often have time zone issues with Europeans because I stream Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is popular in Europe. Whereas I'm a filthy American. Oh wow. Olio, the auto host. Pretty sure I can't one-shot these guys even with the Hornet Ring. Ooh. Oh god. Fuck that up a little. That guy, look at that damage, dude. Oh my god. Wow. Fuck it. No honor here. Wow. I'm getting absolutely wrecked by that guy. Since he's a little harder to parry, but he's not that bad. I just suck right now. Taking it super slow here because I really don't want to fall. Streamer, please, I know. No, that does one-shot him. What do you know? Go grab the cool-looking armor. 'Cause why not? But don't fucking fall while you're doing it. Whatever you do. Okay. Here we fucking go. Hornet Ring. Green Blossom. Make sure I'm fully capped out. Whew. Gimping myself, I mean, I always say gimping when I'm trying to mean twinking. Final boss. Ah, I fucked up. whatever. But you see, even if you fuck it up, like, as long as you have a shield, you can save it pretty easily. Whoops. Yes, I'm gonna get the extra souls from this boss too. Get fucking dunked. Easy mode. Easy game, easy life. I don't know, I can use whatever ring I want, honestly. Well, let's see. Do we link the flame, or do we walk away like a dick? Last time I walked away like a dick when I was playing through as Biff. I feel like it would be more in the spirit of this character to walk away, because I just fucking cheesed everything in the game as much as I could. Aside from, like, the only thing I could have done to make it easier, I guess, would have been using Hidden Body or the Fog Ring. But you know what? I'm gonna link the flame. Fuck it. Flip a coin. Too late, sorry. The decision has been made. And that is Dark Souls. Without all the extra bosses. I did kill at least 3 unnecessary bosses, 3 or 4. But overall, that was light permadeath mode. You shall burn as a punishment for cheesing. Well, if you walk away, Blue Sir, this is the ending I got on my previous playthrough that I streamed. Basically, you just there's a bunch of snakes that show up, and they're like, "You're the new king now," or whatever. I don't know what it means. It's just like choosing to allow the world to be consumed by the abyss versus saving the world from the abyss? Maybe, kind of, by sacrificing yourself? I'm not exactly sure. But I think linking the flame is good. And walking away like a dick is, well, I don't know. There's apparently some debate in the community about whether or not linking the flame is actually good or whatever. But there you have it. Dark Souls. Nice quick